Not quite Space Invaders yet. If it was me, it'd be Snakes and Ladders, I tell you. Now, for our latest series, On the Map, where you get the chance to invite us over to your neck of the woods.
And today, Alexis is out in the village of Middle Woodford in Wiltshire at a very special garden.
Yes, it's a garden created for the coronation of King George V, no less. Alexis, you having a good time?
I certainly am, Tom, yes. I'm in the Cross Garden in Middle Woodford, sometimes mistaken for a war memorial, but this cross was actually, in fact, built in 1913 for the coronation of George V, as you say. And the cross at the top is made from the old church front. Now, the garden has become very overgrown, but the local people have worked hard to make it look fantastic again. In a moment, I'll be speaking to the person behind that. But first, let's find out a little bit more about Middle Woodford from the people who live here.
We're a very community-minded village and everybody joins in everything. The main hub, of course, is the village hall. We have people who hire it and do karaoke, and since I live the other side of the hall, that can sometimes be very painful. That is the River Avon, and just beyond here, it parts and becomes a mill stream that goes under the mill, and then the river flows on round down through the valley.
The Avon has got an amazing diversity of fish, including trout and the odd salmon. Fishing can be very therapeutic. It can certainly, you know, be very kind of de-stressing. Even when you're not fishing, you can see kingfishers, the occasional otter. The whole activity is a great pleasure.
School is just over there behind the church, Woodford Academy.
We have these stick figures and we took them apart to redo them today.
It's a running figure made out of willow and they've been there for 12 years not moving, so we're fixing them up.
This is my 30th year. When I arrived as one of two teachers, we had 38 children on roll. So now we're 209. Boscombe Down is a big employment area, so Boscombe and Wilton, and we have got a good reputation. So all those things seem to draw people to us.
My son-in-law always describes it when he comes over here as this gem of a valley.
I think it's just the people, the scenery and the people.
I think it's quite easy to make friendships in the valley so long as you put yourself out as well.
It's equidistant, Salisbury and Amesbury, but I'm afraid a lot of us use online shopping now.
We inherited the roses when we moved in, and we're guardians of them. And indeed, the previous owner checks up on us to make sure that they're being looked after properly.
There's such a loving community here, but also a community with spark.
Little Isabel came along during the pandemic, so that was an interesting time. But yeah, we love it here. So, I mean, what's not to love about it?
Beautiful, beautiful place to be.
Why would we want to move?
Well, as you can see, there is a strong sense of community here at the village of Middle Woodford. Joining me now is Beth Saw. She's the lady behind getting the people together to give this garden a makeover. What response did you get, Beth?
Oh, it was really amazing. I mean, if you consider this garden's been here for 110 years and looked after people in the village ever since. And when COVID came and everything got a bit overgrown and the brambles and the ground elder, I just thought, we must do something about this. And so I went round the village and knocked on a few doors, and we had an open morning in March, and people just came and said, I'll help. And we made a rota, and look at it now.
It's perfect, isn't it, for everyone?
Super,
yeah. What will the garden be used for in the future?
Well, it's very much a community garden, and so the children walk through on their way to church every week, and young mums come with their children in pushchairs to meet. Our lovely church warden, who's been here for many years, comes every evening to inspect the garden before he locks up the church. And of course, we have weddings here, and they love having their photos taken here. It's brilliant.
It's a perfect space for wedding photos with the cross. So how important is this public space, like a public space like this in a village like yours?
Well, it's really important because we don't have a village green as such. And so this is the place where we could meet, and we were here at Jubilee. And it's just become a public space for walkers stop and have a drink and get their thermoses of coffee out, and it's really great. It's worked beautifully.
Well, fantastic. Thanks so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
We're really pleased to have Middle Woodford on the weather map tonight. The weather here has been fairly mixed with sunshine and showers, but what's it been like around the region? Let's take a look at your weather pictures. Ray Slack took this shot of the darkening clouds at the Mount near Guildford today. Martin Perry photographed the sunshine at Colwell Bay. And Yen Mill sent us this picture of the blue skies in Fareham. So it really has been a mixed picture throughout the course of today. Let's take a look at the weather forecast for the next few days. We've had a number of heavy, even thundery showers during the course of today. Sunny spells in between those showers, and showers have merged into longer spells of rain. Further thunderstorms are a possibility as we head through the day tomorrow. So from the satellite picture, we can already see those showers gradually starting to ease. There are still a number of them out there. They could be thundery in nature, and they will gradually ease in some places during the early hours of the morning. So overnight tonight, we're expecting 1 or 2 showers dotted about, and temperatures will fall between 9 and 12 degrees. So tomorrow, many of us waking up to a lot of sunshine, 1 or 2 isolated showers. As the day gets going, we'll start to see more showers moving in from the southwest, and those, very like today, could be heavy and thundery, may merge together to form longer spells of rain. And during tomorrow afternoon in the sunshine, we're looking at highs of between 18 and 20 Celsius. Now, overnight tomorrow night, the majority of the heavy thundery showers will gradually fade away. We are looking at clear skies, and under the clear skies, we could see 1 or 2 mist patches. Temperatures will drop away between 10 and 13 Celsius. So Saturday starts on a dry, bright and sunny note. As we head through the day, cloud will start to build in from the southwest, and that will bring in some heavy patchy rain at times moving eastwards across the region. So with increasing cloud, temperatures will reach a high of between 18 and 20 Celsius, which is just around the seasonal average. Here's the outlook for the rest of the week. We are looking at an improving picture during the second part of the weekend. Sunday, we see a ridge of high pressure start to build in, and that will settle things down. Highs of around 20 to 21 Celsius. The outside chance of a shower during the course of Sunday. And into next week, with that high pressure continuing to build in, pressure builds, so it will be settled with a lot of dry and sunny weather.
Sounding encouraging, isn't it? Well, Alexis will be back in another mystery location next week. And if you think your town or village deserves to be on the map, then let us know. You know the form. Maybe there's an unusual history. Maybe it's got a claim to fame or a brilliant community spirit. Tell us what makes it so special, and send us an email to south.today@bbc.co.uk. And don't forget to include your contact details as well, please. We'll be visiting locations every Thursday over the summer, and hopefully we'll see you too. Well, that's it from the team here this evening. Thank you for being there. We're back with the late news at 10:30. Join us if you can. In the meantime, though, we're going to leave you with the sights and the sounds of the bells at All Saints Church in Woodford. Good night.